the double force.
Oh!
Don't let him call it in.
You guys know we're on set, but you guys like magic? Yeah? Let's do a trick real quick. Is that cool? Yeah. I always want to do a trick. Hey guys, we're actually on set for a Star Wars movie, a fan film. You can learn a lot more about it. Go to the link down below and check out Kenobi Fan Film. But for now, I'm going to teach you guys a trick. You guys ever heard of Chicago? Probably a different planet. Yeah, probably a different planet. But I'm going to show you a trick called the Chicago opener, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. It slays, and it's so simple. Let me show it to these guys. Who knew they had Ferguson playing cards on Tatooine? This is what a strike of luck, huh? I'll shuffle up the cards a little bit. Perfect. And I'll start with the sand trooper. I'm going to go through the cards like this. Just tell me when to stop.
Oh,
You want this one or this one? Which one you want?
that one.
You feel on this one. Take a look at the card. Remember it? Yep. You got it at home. Remember the card. You guys don't have to remember, but remember your card. You got it? Put it in here. Watch. Now here's the cool part. I'm going to mark the cards by subtly waving it here on your shoulder, and it picks up some of that orange pigment. It's beautiful, right? It makes it so easy for me to find. I don't even have to use the force. It's so cool. Watch this. I don't know what your card is, but I'm going to show it to you. We're going to try a little experiment. Your card, the 9 of diamonds?
No way.
Amazing, right? Check this out. Hold out your finger. Hold this. Pinch it right there. Don't move a muscle. Make sure you at home are watching that card the whole time, but you need to see the rest of this. Watch. Stormtrooper number 4. I'm going to go through the cards like this. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Remember the card. Do you have it?
Yes.
Do you have it at home? Now watch this card and watch this card. Look, I'm going to do the same thing as before. I want to mark it and watch. It's going to turn red just like the other one. Watch. Boom. Pull it out. It'll be red. Oh, no. Oh, you stuck it in there. It's okay. It's the red card. Can't miss it. It's right. Oh, shoot. I'm not a Lewis. Okay, what was your card?
It was a 6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds. Oh, and I said I would turn it red, right?
Right.
There's a red card.
No way.
No.
Oh! Oh my gosh! How do you do it?
I don't know. I want to teach you how you can switch a card and the color in someone's hand. You don't even need stormtroopers. All right, let's go to the studio. All right, guys, get yourself a deck of cards and get ready for this fun tutorial. Now, before we hop into it, I want to give kudos and a shout out to my buddy Jamie Costa, who's just a brilliant wizard and a great leader and innovator. He is the man behind this Star Wars Kenobi fan film. And you guys, please, just do yourself a favor. Follow us both. Go check us out on Instagram. See the behind the scenes. Look at some of the fun photos. This movie is going to be phenomenal. The production level is beyond any major motion picture I have ever seen. It's incredible, even though it's a fan film. And you'll learn more as we move forward. So be sure to check it all out and follow the Kenobi fan film pages and follow Jamie so you can see the release in December when it happens. This movie is going to be epic. I played an officer. I was also an executive producer of the project, and it was a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'm going to make this tutorial very fast because I know many of the people watching the video up to this point aren't going to be wanting a magic tutorial. But for the rest of you that follow me, I know you do, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste here. So what you're going to do is get yourself a deck of cards. And the setup is very simple. You're going to get a duplicate of a card you're going to force. In this case, it's this Jack of Diamonds. I'm going to put the Jack of Diamonds on the bottom, but the key here is it's the opposite color or a different pattern from a different deck. So this is just a blue Ferguson deck, and I'm going to put some random red card on the bottom. I like to have a nice contrast. That's the setup, very simple. You're going to go through and pull off the top, and you're going to do a legitimate kind of cutting sequence. You're going to pull off the top and drop them into the hand. Pull off the top, and you're going to go like this until they say stop. And now what's really a nice little subtlety is you let them have this card or this card, because it doesn't matter what card they pick whatsoever, because you're going to place this Jack of Diamonds right on top. This is the red Jack of Diamonds. They pick a card, let's say this one, or let's say it's this one. It makes no difference. Slide it off. Either way, it needs to be on the bottom pack. So let's just say they pick this 3 of clubs. Put it on top, put this right on top. Boop, square it up. And what I do is a very subtle thing. When I square it up, I let this kick on the top of my thumb right here, and it pulls it out just a little bit, so it lets the edge of this protrude just a little tiny bit. No one will really see what that is, but then I reach toward anything that's a reddish color on a jacket, a shirt, whatever, and I go to rub it. And in this moving motion, you don't see it. And I go, oh, I just picked up some of that pigment on your card. From this moment forward, there's like a time restriction. They don't know that you've pulled a different card out. It'll just pass right through in their brain. So you bring the cards down, and now you fan through those cards and you bring out what looks to be, it should be their card. But the beauty of this is their card actually is right below that card where you placed it. So now you're going to execute what's called a double lift. And I'm not going to get into a major amount of time on this. I will say that you're going to pull 2 cards off as one. What you can do is bring this card forward and say, we're going to take a look at this card. You remember what your card is. Meanwhile, you're taking the next card and you're getting a slight break under it. Push it off and let it rest on your fingertips. Put this card back on top, snap your fingers, and now you can turn those 2 cards over as one, showing their card, and that it is red. Flip this back over, and you place this into their pocket, in their hand, whatever. I'm just going to place it here for the time being. Now the setup is really cool. On the bottom is that other Jack of Diamonds. You then riffle through the cards again, like this. You have them say stop, but there's a discrepancy here. You're not going to have them pick the top card. You're just going to have them say stop, and as soon as they do, just instantly bring up the bottom of the deck and say, look at your card, remember it. Bring it back down, start to do the same thing, but this time very clearly pull out the edge of that Jack of Diamonds, but then push it back in until all the color is gone except for a piece of white, and then say you're going to do the same thing again. But this time you know what to look for because you've already seen me turn it red once. And then the fun part, you ask someone to reach in to take the card and you purposely bump it into their thumb, boop, and then you act all upset. No, you messed up my trick. I'll never find your card now. Go through the cards and say it's okay, it'll be the red one, not a big deal. You look and you look and you look, you can't find it. You flip them face up and you go, what was your card? And they say, Jack of Diamonds. And you go, I said I was gonna turn it red. And you go through the cards, but don't go too far that you'll come across that Jack of Diamonds in the middle. Just go part way as you're kind of frustrated and go, oh, I remember, I said I was going to turn it red. And you point to their pocket, and lo and behold, they take out this red card, and it is now theirs. Freaky awesome. If you want a full-blown, lengthy explanation of the double lift and the different techniques in this effect, let me know. Just comment down below and I'd be happy to make a dedicated video on just this effect and maybe some variations. All right, guys, make sure you follow Jamie, make sure you follow me, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads because we're going to be doing some really epic stuff over the next few months. All right, guys, love you. Peace out.
So you saw the movie already, right? Pretty good. So you should go check it out, right, when it comes out? Yeah, all right. So he says follow the link down below and go check out Jamie Costa's page. The movie's awesome. Yeah, he says subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe. Anything else? Yeah. Yes. Pound that like button. All right, man. I'll see you later. Bye.